Hey, partner, what's up? Listen, I got some news for us. Shit, some great news. I don't want to say too much over the phone, but remember that big client I was fishing for? The kind of A-lister that'll give us that jump? Well, check this out. We got a meeting over at the golf club. Yeah, that's right. It's all set. Hey, they playing that boring-ass game all day. So just head over there when you ain't handling shit for the office, all right? Oh, yeah, and someone in the clubhouse, they gonna help you get dress code compliant. Hey, I'll see you soon, all right?
All right, we might be ready to move on this thing. If you want the work, you'll get a knock on your door any minute.
All right. What you want, then? There you are. What's your poison?
And make sure my microphone's working. All right.
Look who it is. What can I get?
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride? I'll bring it by.
What up, us? Hope your stream is going good.
What's up, man? I just started, but yeah, so far. Hope you're doing good, man.
Going on this morning.
Right on. Went and stole their beer and alcohol so I can take it back to my bar. Ah, shit. I don't know why they put a tree stump in the middle of the street. The supplies were not delivered. Well, what the fuck? I didn't even make it there. Huh. Y'all didn't even give me time. The fuck? I went straight there and straight back. Like, nah. There was no timer. But whatever.
What's it gonna be? That'll fix what ails you.
Hope you're having a good night, man. Yeah, I didn't know you had to go to work. I shut down my live stream and I was like, I'll go hang out with 86. And by the time I got back, you were gone. I was like, damn. Then I watched back your live and said you had to go to work.
About to head to work.
Coming back to that spot.
I just having bad anxiety today, so I just ended the stream.
Right on, brother. Hopefully I can do this better this time. Without hitting the damn log. I think if I hadn't hit that log, I might have had a better chance. We'll find out. I figured you might have been.
Anxiety gets even worse when I go live if it's already bad.
I feel you, bro. I deal with it sometimes. That's why I don't go out in public a lot. Public places, social gatherings and shit like that. I feel awkward, dude. There we go. I deal with it, brother. A couple of new motorcycles over there I could fix up. Oh, wait a minute. What's this one called? Sanchez. That's just another Sanchez. I got two of the same bike. I didn't realize it. But this is a new one. Fix it up.
Whoa! You've been treating yourself at the bike shop? turning blacktop with this thing. What y'all thinking? Later.
Put a new engine and a turbo on it. Let's see how that does.
I'd kill for one of those rides, yo. Real talk. Decisions. Now that's an attractive bike for a serious hardened criminal. She's a mean machine. Just don't let him catch you speeding. Or do. Whatever. So... thinking? Takes me a while, too. Hey, take your time. I've got all day. Cool and comfortable. Wow, she looks good. Not that she didn't already. What y'all thinking? Whoa, now she looks pretty, but not in like a girly way.
So I modified his bike how I wanted, but I added a few things for him. Gave him some better rims, better seats, all kinds of stuff. The Vortex is my favorite motorcycle. This one right here. This one isn't as fast as mine because he only put the stage 3 engine instead of stage 4, but I still love the Vortex. Very responsive, very fast. Love my motorcycles on here. I've never ridden a motorcycle in real life. On here I ride them all the time. This is where I came over here to get the supplies a minute ago. It's a big old dog, boy. Did I get a tip? Come on now, I put about $30,000 worth of extras on there. Nope, no tip. Wow. That's really cool gangster. I'm gonna barbecue some chicken here just a little bit.
All our operators are on call.
Hello, hello. Hey, watch your step. It's gonna cost a little, but I can hook us up. Okay, so.
Happy Thirsty Thursday, Oz and MVPs. Bougie straws up, damn it. Cheers, clinking beer mugs.
What's up, V-Blue? Hope you're good. Whoops, you don't want to do that.
'86 at Ant Bamum. What it do? Shit flexed biceps, medium dark skin tone. What up, whoa? About to head to work.
That shit is burned into my retinas.
Don't forget to take your vitamins. Thank you, I took all of it already. Or hellas, let me hold on, rolling on the floor laughing.
We're almost there now. In real life, I'm a very cautious driver. I've never been in a car wreck. But on here, I don't even care. They used to tease me all the time, say I drive at old man speed. I drive according to the speed limit. I don't do 90 mile an hour everywhere I go like some people I know.
Me either, and never had a ticket.
I had one ticket. It was for running a stop sign. I didn't run the stop sign. There was a tree branch that was hanging down and it obscured the sign, and you didn't even see it until you were right up on it. I stopped and my two front tires were a little farther out than they should have been. And there was a cop to my left. He lit me up, wrote me a ticket, $150 ticket or some shit like that. I went in front of the judge, and the judge said he asked me where I was from, and I told him in Indiana, and he said that he had family there and he was going there soon. I was like, oh, cool. And he goes, so what's the best way to go? I said, straight through. He goes, straight through to Indiana? I said, no, straight through Indiana. He said, oh, just keep on going? I said, yes, sir. He started laughing, and he told me straight out, he's like, you know what? You put me in a good mood. He said, I'm going to dismiss this ticket on a technicality of the sign being covered by a tree branch, but from now on, pay more attention or something like that. But because I made him laugh and told him to drive straight on through Indiana, he dismissed my ticket. So that was the only ticket I've had. He said, just go straight on through, huh? I said, yep, just keep on going. That's your best bet.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Yep. That judge ended up taking his own life. Probably 3 or 4 years later. Shot himself. Super nice guy. There was a time when my ex-wife actually was his assistant.
I'm gonna head to work. I'll be back in when I get there.
Alright, brother.
Flexed biceps, flexed biceps.
440,000, let's get it.
Flexed biceps, medium dark skin tone, flexed biceps.
When I
medium
first met
dark
her,
skin tone.
she worked for him. I should have known right there to fucking run. I swear, man, after all this shit I've been
Be careful,
through,
86 at smiling face with smiling eyes.
I don't trust my judgment anymore. I can't spot a liar, apparently. So yeah, I don't trust my judgment anymore. Should have known then. Went and told a whole bunch of lies on me. Make your life miserable, then go tell everybody that you made their life miserable. Imagine that. That's exactly what a narcissist would do, huh? Yep. Gaslighting and liar. I thought this person was different. What a fool I was. That's how history goes. It's his story. It's how he tells it. It doesn't mean it was a fact. It's just how it's told. That's why they call it his story. So same thing here. Wasn't that none of that shit she said was a fact. It's just her story that she went and told him. Because, you know, she told before I told, so therefore it gets to be her story, right? Think of that in the shower.
You have a gentle heart. All men raised by women have very gentle hearts and feelings. They wear their hearts on their sleeves.
Yep, I do. I trusted her 100%, man. I feel so stupid for that. I trusted her 100%. Never questioned her about nothing. Never accused her of nothing. Never thought that she was doing nothing. Now I wonder, you know what I'm saying? Now in retrospect, yeah, you know, I think everything was a lie. But at the time, I'm not going to get on a tangent, but like you just said, man, I'm a trusting, loving person. Until you give me a reason not to trust you, I don't fucking assume that you're doing something bad. I assume you're not doing anything bad. So you give me a reason, right? So I didn't know. I was so stupid, man. I do. That's how I feel. I know I'm not stupid, but I felt stupid. I feel stupid. I really, really do. Like I said, I just thought they were different, you know what I mean? Thought they were different. Thought they weren't like everybody else like that. don't know what made me think that I was that lucky or that I would have somebody that would do that, but that's what I thought. I guess because I wasn't doing those things, I didn't think they were, you know what I mean? If I wasn't lying and I wasn't cheating, I wasn't, you know, whatever. I just thought they weren't.
Remove stupid from your vocabulary.
That's just how it makes me feel. I really do feel stupid. You'd have to be stupid to fucking fall for all that shit. So, you know? I just can't wrap my mind around how you couldn't be. I feel totally stupid on several levels. But I know what you're saying. In retrospect, knowing what I know now, yeah, I feel stupid. I feel dumb.
Poor judgment, never stupid.
There you go. I definitely had poor judgment, for sure. I just gave the person the benefit of the doubt and trusted wholeheartedly. Like I said, I thought this person was different than everybody else. I did. I was so wrong. Yeah, they were. They were, just on the whole other spectrum of different. Yeah. Just wasn't the kind of different you thought. That's alright, if there is a God, they'll get the answer for all that shit. You can lie to me all you want, but he's the all-seeing. You'll have some explaining to do to him.
And that,
Why you went over there and told lies, and why you broke up what he put together just because you wanted to. There was no reason. There was no valid reason. If I wanted to fight it, I could have.
Smile,
and,
wave, and throw glitter eyes.
and most judges fucking, they wouldn't have granted it if I wanted to fight it. There's no real grounds. There's no provable grounds. It was all lies. None of it can be proven. None of it. It's just that she wanted it. Well, in my state, you can't just want a divorce. You have to have ground. You have to have a reason. That's how she's lucky I didn't fucking fight it. And I don't like him is not a reason. You can Google it and learn for yourself Arkansas law. I don't like him. I don't want to be with him no more. Is not a valid reason in this state. You got to prove that I did something to you. Made your life so miserable you couldn't, or something. You can't just say, oh, well, he did this and he did that. I let her get away with it, but if I would have set it up, she can't even say that. She would have to prove it. Some type of hardship that I put on her. She couldn't, because I didn't. That's how this state goes. But I just let it be what it is, because I'm good with that. But if I had argued it, it would have been a lot harder than what she thought. That's how this state is. You can't just go, oh, I don't like that person no more, I want a divorce, and they just grant it. That's not how it works here. Especially when you have children. But I let her do what she wanted to do. Go on. Fuck away from me. But if I'd wanted to, things could have been way different. But I got to the point where I was tired of being around her. I went from not wanting it to wanting it and couldn't get it fast enough. That's why I did what I did. I just want to get the fuck away. That's why I did what I did and signed everything over and do whatever you do, go on, get the fuck away from me. I didn't want to fight it. I didn't want to drag it on. I didn't want to be married no longer than I had to be. Fuck away from me. Go. So she got me to where I didn't want to be with her no more. So good work. I went from not wanting it to couldn't get it fast enough. Where do I sign? Give me the papers. Hurry up. That's what I did. You do you, I'll do me. You're still going to be a miserable piece of shit wherever you are, so, and I'm still going to be a good person wherever I am, so do what you do. I'm still going to be a good dude, just like I always was. I ain't did shit to nobody. Fuck, they did all that shit to me, and then went and told them I did it to them. I think I got an idea what all this is about. Took me a minute to figure it out, because there's something I wasn't supposed to know that I think I know now. And I don't think I was supposed to know it, but I figured it out on my own. She got some splaining to do if I really want to get down to the brass tacks of things. So, I just want to get away. I just want this to get finalized so I can go do my thing, man. For real. Alright. There's something that she didn't want me to know, but I figured it out on my own.
Thinking face.
Yeah, I figured something out. Took me a minute. Now I get why this had to be all expedited so quickly. Yep. Somebody was playing around. I wasn't supposed to figure it out, but I think I did. And I think I know who.
Especially with the tuck.
And I think I know who. And it's a family member. Yeah, I think I put 2 and 2 together. Figured something out that I wasn't supposed to know. And so remember what I told you yesterday? If that's what happens, there's going to be a whole nother step to it. We're going to have to do some verifying. I think I figured out what all this is about. It took me a minute. And I hate to think that, but shit's starting to make sense. And I think I know when it happened too. So tell your story how you want to tell it, but if you try to press this any further, we're going to press it real far.
Shut the front door eyes.
Yeah, it took me a minute to figure this out. 15 years later. It all makes sense now. And I think I know when. The exact day. Yeah, this is worse than what you might think. That's why it's been real hard for me to maintain. So if they do what I said yesterday and try to do that, this discussion is going to go a little farther than what they want it to. And I hate it in my heart because it wouldn't change any way I feel. But if you're going to try to put that on me, you're going to have to prove that. I hate to be like that. I swear to God I do.
I'll bring it to you.
But if you're going to lock me in on
Starting
some...
with nothing for 10 years.
Yep. I think I know what this is all about now. It took me a second to put it all together. Like I said, I didn't think like that. I think I figured it out. I wasn't supposed to. I don't know that 100%, but I'm telling you, I'm about 90% sure. So if they press us any further, we're going to press it as far as it can go.
Because you think you didn't have to think about the guy's thinking face.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why it took me a minute. Now some things are starting to make sense. To be honest with you, I don't know how I figured it out. I just fucking did. It started me. I'm not saying a bunch of details, but I have strong reason to believe what I believe. And it's not just I think someone. No, there's more to it than that. And I'm not just wearing a tinfoil hat, conspiracy theorist. I figured something out. One of the main
Something that was out in the open.
Yeah, exactly. Right under your nose. Just put it this way. He and I have the exact same eye color. Crystal blue eyes. So, if that happens, what I think could happen soon, there's going to be a whole nother chapter to this. I ain't going to be like these dumb fucks that just jump in the air and go do it. No, you're going to have to prove it. And I hate to be like that. I swear to God I do. That's so embarrassing to even say. But if you're going to lock me in on a number, you're going to have to prove it.
Hey.
Because that's what they're trying to do next, I think. This is a systematic breakdown of me. I know, and I'm embarrassed to even say it, talk about it, but I think I'm not. I wouldn't even say it if I didn't think that there was something to it.
Excuse me.
Goes back to what I was telling you about. When you trust somebody completely, wholly, put them on a pedestal, think they're, you know,
You look
not
good today,
not
you
like the
look
rest
fresh.
or whatever. You open yourself to some opportunities. Put it that way. Here in a minute, I'm gonna get a grill going. But I already know what their next plot is. I know what they're planning on doing to me. The dude that took care of everything the whole time, and now they want to try to compound it and say that I got to pay this and that. I've been owed all the motherfucking work the whole fucking time. So. And then we're trying to turn around and make me liable. And then if I could prove that, I wonder if I couldn't sue this person for what I gave up the whole time to be there and cover all those bases that I was supposed to when it wasn't even my responsibility. I could prove what I gave up.
How is everyone doing today?
So. So, cousin.
Check out Honcho over at
Life is good, brother.
www.youtube.com/CHANNEL/UCVBOMPVY7D3Q5RK1AHONFYW and sub up.
We getting stronger by the hour, bro. Pretty soon I'm gonna be a motherfucking Superman. Watch. They ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing.
Happy Thirsty Thursday, Honcho Lil Bro. Cheers, clinking beer mugs. What's up, cousin? Life is good, brother.
That's what they say. I'm here with you guys. That's good, I guess. I love you guys. At least I got you as my family. I'm a lucky guy. Some guys aren't that lucky.
Superman now, bro.
Some guys aren't that lucky, you know. They don't have friends like you guys. People that love them, that they love, you know. Some guys don't have that. So I'm blessed in that aspect. But this is all what it took for me to realize my own self-worth. Because I apparently didn't know it. Because of how I was allowing people to treat me, I must not have known my self-worth. That's why I had to be stripped of everything in order to find out that I was worth more than that. Because, you know, you think as a father and a husband, you're supposed to just, you know, give them everything and do everything for them and sacrifice everything. I think that's what you're supposed to do. So I allowed them to disrespect me, treat me some type of way, speak to me, you know, disrespectfully and shit like that. Making excuses, oh, they don't mean that, or, you know, shit like that. And I was allowing myself to be disrespected, and I didn't deserve that. And it took all of this to figure that out. So God wanted to strip me of every fucking thing so that I could figure out my worth. So I guess if that's what it takes, drastic measures, then it takes drastic measures.
ICU 86 in the cut. What's up?
If that's what it takes, then that's what it takes. That's how my guide sees it. So we can do that. So, but life is good, man. Like you said, bro. I still got you guys. Hopefully I won't run you off. I might, though. I'm pretty good at that. But for the time being, I'll enjoy it. I don't know how the garment factory makes money. I don't know.
Happy heat wave, big sis. Cheers. Big ass beer.
You just remind me, man. I should probably go get Chint's dog. It's hot as fuck out there. Let's see what the heat index is right now. It was 101 last time I looked. Heat index is 102. It's hot as shit out there.
Hope you're staying cool, cousin.
Just staying in the air
Bob beer
conditioning.
mug.
Just staying in the air conditioning, cousin. I really do appreciate you guys. It doesn't seem like it says enough, but I really do appreciate y'all. Look forward to seeing you every day and spending time with you and stuff like that.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Get to see my son today. I miss him so much. I can't wait to see him. My little buddy. You're not little, but proud of that guy. Couldn't be more proud.
I appreciate you, cousin. Thinking about playing some tanks, but I know you streamed it on your channel, cousin.
Oh, it don't matter, man. Do your thing. Bro, we're all gamers. Me, you, 86. You know, sometimes we're going to game at the same time as others. You just don't take it personal, you know. You want to do GTA and tanks, and do your thing, man. That's your channel. I appreciate the respect, but man, do your thing, cousin. Shit. We OGs, man. We ain't tripping on that, man. I appreciate that respect, but no, man, you do your thing. If it's what you want to do, it's what you do.
It's about respect, cousin. You feel me?
I do. But at the same time, we like what we like. We do what we do. We're gamers. It ain't nothing personal. you know, if I pop up a stream while you're streaming, it's nothing personal. I'm not trying to step on you or anything. I usually have certain amount of time, certain time slots that I can sit down and do my thing, and then afterwards I got to go do this or that, and so just seize the moment, you know, when you can. When you got your window to do what you can, can't be launched from the current location. The fuck are you talking about? All right, I'll go outside. But no, I get it, man. We're busy. We got regular lives. We get X amount of time to game, and that's it. I got one of these. Yeah, I got one of these. Oh, look, a kitty cat. I wonder if I could pet him. Let's see if I can pet this kitty cat. You can come home with me, little dude. I'll take you to my house. We'll call you Red. What up, Red? I know it. You tell him, buddy. Oh, yeah. Are you an alley cat?
I appreciate that, cousin. Now that's what relogs do.
Exactly. We get to get it in when we can get it in. That's all I say. You know, my wife.
A lot of time, cousin.
You know, my wife once said not long ago that. Well, I don't know why I say my wife. I'm gonna have to break that habit. But said long ago that all you do is play video games. That's not true at all. Because of the time frame when she comes home, I happen to, because you guys know before I get off here in the evening, I go in the kitchen and clean and do all that. She thinks I sit here all day long. You know, the lawn mows itself, the kitchen and house cleans itself. Like, so in her mind, she thinks all you do is game. Now, you see me at certain time frames when I have a chance to game. You see me game. But other than that, I ain't always gaming. Oh, today I've been doing laundry.
Hard to break, cousin.
I've been cleaning. I've been doing laundry. I was doing dishes. I was wiping off counters. I'm talking about today already. So to hear them tell it, all I do is play video games. Well, imagine their surprise when I'm not here no more and all this shit compounds and they got to clean toilets and they got to vacuum floors and they got to do dishes and wipe down cabinets and yeah, they're going to get a whole new respect for me soon. Watch. Oh, I thought all they did was sit around and play video games. Nah, motherfucker, you got 4 hours of work every day. Enjoy it. I'll be playing video games while you're working. Enjoy it. It just goes back to that trying to slander me and character assassinate me, you know. That's all it is.
Now here's the flip side. Would you rather me be outside doing me or at home?
Right, exactly. I know, that's another thing. You know, we made an agreement that I would be a stay-at-home parent. And do you know how many times it's been thrown up in my face? You don't ever go anywhere. Because I'm fucking working here all the goddamn time. Jesus Christ, man. Can't fucking win for shit, dude. Do what your agreement was together and have it thrown up in your face later. Like you just said, would you rather me be at the bar? Playing hoe games with the hoes? I mean, I could have been doing that. I've never had a problem getting a woman. So if I wanted to fucking have a different woman every day, I probably could have. Not that I'm all that, I'm just saying, I never had a fucking problem. So what I'm getting at is, I had opportunities and alternatives that I could have been doing. Believe me when I tell you, I never had a problem getting a woman. Ever. So, well, I'm getting at, I was doing stuff for you. Fuck, I could have been out here fucking living the life. But I was a bad guy because I was home all the time.
So nip it in the bud, cousin.
Yeah, soon, brother. It's almost done. It's almost done. Like officially done. Everything's been signed and all that. We're just awaiting a judge's signature right now. That's all it is. It's waiting a signature. That's where we're at. I expedited everything to get the shit over with. Like you said, nip it in the bud. I expedited everything. Hurry up, get the paperwork. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go.
I had to tell my son that.
Yep. Well, there comes a point where, nobody can do anything to you that you don't allow them to, and that's where I'm at right now. Is the only thing that be done to me is what I allow. And so I said, man, let's just go ahead and get that shit signed up, get that separation going on. Let's get it moving. I went from not wanting it to couldn't get it fast enough, cousin. Let's go on, do that. You know what? You're right. What was I thinking?
You can use the system to source product or resupply any of your businesses. Doing that on the move should be a big time saver and
So that's where we're at. Is just kind of waiting on that.
Make use of it.
And it'll be effective immediately because it's already been over 30 days, but we had to do some amendments to it. Otherwise, it would have already been a done deal. But for all intents and purposes, it is a done deal. I'm cordial. I'm not disrespectful or anything like that, but mentally, I've already moved past it as far as that goes.
Handle your business, King.
Yep, just waiting on the final decree. Make it official like a referee with a whistle, I went to the wrong damn place again. I meant to go to the nightclub. Damn me. So, it's all good. I'm not in a bad mood like I was yesterday. I'm in a good mood. I've already...
Be sure to put the crown on, cousin.
Maybe. It's over there on the shelf. I don't feel worthy of putting it on right now, but...
I can't think of a game we don't have. It's like a
soon.
fucking time machine.
Where did I say I was going? The arcade? No, I'm at the arcade. You're going to the nightclub. Jeez, I went 2 different wrong places. I appreciate you, man. Trying to help me out. Just all the process.
At least shine it up.
Right. It's just all the process. I didn't mean to be rude when I said that. It's just, honestly, I don't feel worthy of it right now. Haven't processed that far yet, but soon.
Nightclub, let's dance.
Had to get through all the different emotions, you know what I mean? Right now I'm trying to deal with getting rid of anger. Like I don't want it to make me angry and bitter, and I mean it has, but I don't want it to continue to make me angry and bitter. Because I won't accomplish anything. It only hurts me to be angry. I spent over 20-something years trying my hardest to be a better person. I don't want to fucking throw it all away in one bad act. I've spent a lot of years changing myself. I wasn't always a good guy. I ain't saying I'm all that great now, but I'm just telling you, I was fucking, if I wanted your shit, I'd just take it from you. I wasn't always nice. So what I'm getting at is I don't want to backslide on that. I worked hard to get where I am. far as a person. The old me would have busted.
Biceps, flex biceps.
The old me would have busted some heads already. It'd have been a done deal. It'd have been a wrap. So, I made progress already by not doing that.
What up, Honcho? Hope you're doing good.
I ain't trying to be no tough guy, but I used to be a head buster back in the day. And if you were, you know what I'm saying. But I've come a long way, man. I've worked hard to be a different kind of guy. I really honestly have. And, you know, effort isn't something that can be measured, but I know in my heart what I've done to be a better guy. And, I don't want to lose that all in one bad decision. You know, I've made enough bad decisions to this point. I want to make another one.
Flexed biceps.
It wouldn't accomplish.
Skin tone flexed biceps.
It wouldn't accomplish anything. You know what I mean?
I'm doing good. 86. I'm stoned. How about you?
It would just cause more problems down the line for me. I got enough problems. I don't need one more. I want to be able to hold my head high and know in my heart I didn't react how y'all wanted me to. That's what they want me to do. That's what they're trying to get me to do. I know what they're doing. And so I felt like, okay, just the one thing I can control is take that from them, because that's what they want me to do. So I'm not going to give them that satisfaction.
In good AR work, but it's my Friday.
I still look myself in the mirror and feel like I'm a good person, you know.
Here hanging out with my cousin, watching him play some GTA.
I'm just doing some money run.
As well.
Nothing major. I ran out of smoke,
what up,
but
bro? Flexed biceps.
I'll have some soon. I think next season I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna grow some.
Open your eye.
86 Ed rolling on the floor laughing.
Where else is this place at, man?
Time to turn up. 86. You interested in GTA 6 at Honcho?
I've seen a lot of people say they pre-ordered it, but I haven't seen anything about it that made me just not be able to go without it, you know? The graphics I've seen look like shit because the PS5 probably can't even output the graphics on the level that they created them for because it doesn't have the technology. I think the graphics look worse than GTA 5. That's just my opinion. But from what I've seen, they look worse. That could just be because it's a trailer and it might not be actual gameplay. Some people say those trailers are actually GTA 5. I don't believe that.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a minute to get it.
And then there's an $8 a month,
especially on a Friday.
And then there's $8 a month subscription fee to play it online. And it's a one-player game, so we couldn't ride together. One-player game, you got to pay $8 a month after you spend $100 for the game. Then you got to pay $8 a month just to play it on a subscription service. And they're wanting to switch all of their games like that. I'm not paying a monthly fucking fee on a game I just bought to play it. I won't buy your game if that's the game that you want to play. $8 a month may not seem like much, but you already paid $100 for the game. You're already paying $35 every 3 months for your PlayStation Plus. You're already paying for your internet. You're already paying for your EA Play. And then they're talking about $8 a month? Nah, man. I've got the physical disc of GTA 5. They can do whatever they want to do. I've got the disc. I can play it. Same with Red Dead. I've got the disc.
Facts.
They're crazy if they think I'm paying $8 a month after spending $100 for the game. And you can, it's basically just a love story. You got a girlfriend on there and you're going around doing stuff together. It's a one single player game. So you can't join up with your friends and do a heist or anything. So what are you paying $8 a month for? To be online? Well, you can't even play online with your friends. Yeah, exactly. That's why I got rid of Madden. I've got Madden 26, Madden 25. I won't play them. Because that's what they did. That's their game model. Pay to play. Every 8 months, give us another $100. Give us another $100. Give us, no, fuck you. I just won't play your shit.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, you have a girlfriend on there. It's a love story. You got some girlfriend that you're.
Only thing you're getting is a digital code.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You're not even getting a disc with you. You're getting a digital code. And here's the kicker.
They fucking you in the ass and don't even have the common courtesy to give you a reach around rolling on the floor laughing.
Think about this. You pay for this digital copy, you get playing the game, and they just say, "Oh, you were cheating," and ban you. You don't have nothing. You don't have not one leg to stand on. They could just revoke your rights to play that game now. Wrap your mind around that for a minute. Because that's one of the things that they're doing anymore is
how about this? It's two versions of the game.
Right.
That's why I love Poe. That shit is free. Well, once it hits 1.0.
You know, there's a lot of rumors around it, you know, what's true and what isn't true, but what they figured out is...
Standard or platinum. You pick your poison.
What they figured out is everything's digital, a digital product that they can sell you. It's like Madden with those cards. I was sitting there building up my ultimate team on Madden, spending cash money to buy card packs and shit, only to find out that a year on Madden is 8 months. By the time you build your team up and get the cards and get your team in place where it's a contender, you have to start all over because the next copy's out. So then you don't even get to use the team that you just build up any longer than...
Why would they not show a gameplay trailer yet?
Oh, there's trailers out there. Not gameplay. I don't think the game's going to be all that, to be honest with you.
Game is 5 months away from launch.
I've seen a few trailers, but they're just trailers, you know, it isn't actual gameplay.
Everybody pre-order the platinum because of the extra content.
Right. You know, and they've made billions of dollars doing this. But I'm an old cat, and I'm not going to buy into that stupid shit. You're not going to do me that way and be robbing me for money every other week just to play your game. That's the perfect way to get me not to play your game.
I haven't seen actual gameplay.
That's what Madden did. That's why I quit playing Madden. I realized what the fuck they were doing. And then plus they got that cheat engine in there. You play on legendary level or whatever. They got a fucking cheat engine in place. Seen it too many times. You know, it's one thing if you lose a football game because you made mistakes. But you ain't lost a game all year and then you get in the Super Bowl and you throw 5 interceptions. what the fuck ever. I guess I just forget how to throw a football in the Super Bowl. I started figuring out what they were doing.
I think GTA is one of the highest grossing franchises, if not Bay 1.
I think it's number 2, yeah. Right now.
They made $9 billion with the pre-orders.
I'm not sure what could be number 1, but I heard it was number 2. They'll probably break records eventually with it. Just like he said, they're already in the billions with a B. But you know what they say, a fool and his money.
That's a lot of money.
You know what they say, a fool and his money is soon parted. So there you go. Motherfuckers running out to give them a $100 bill for a game they haven't even seen. They don't even know what they're even buying. Would you go buy a car you haven't ever seen? I just told you what it was going to be like. Would you pre-order the car, or would you want to test drive it and see what the fuck it looks like? So that's what I'm saying about the fool and his money. Is they don't even know what they're buying. They're just hurried up and giving them the money. You might watch, you know, I would rather watch a few streamers stream it and see, you know. I don't see what they're going to add that's so mind-blowingly different than this one. I really don't. Some new missions? Well, hell, we just call those DLCs. We don't have to pay $100 for them. We could just add them on.
Rockstar made their money back.
Oh, shit. They were already $8 billion up before they ever started. They make big money. Rockstars. Their name fits. And just like we are, you know, we're talking about it. Like I said, though, I haven't seen anything that made me go, oh man, I gotta get it. I could afford it if I really, really wanted it. I could get it, but I haven't seen anything that tells me that I should. I think the single player aspect of it is what bugs me the most. Which I'm normally a solo player, but when I do heists and stuff, I like to run with most aided. I like to run with most aided, you know. This day and age, to make a single player game, I'm trying to figure out what are you paying for the online for? If it's a single player, why pay for online? It's just like a story mode, right? Makes no sense to me. Like in Red Dead, you have story mode, single player. Then you have online mode, where it's multiplayer. You got posses and things like that. You ride together. I understand. I would understand if you were paying for a Red Dead Plus to play online with your friends, right? You get a benefit from it. You get to play with your friends. That's what you're buying. What are you buying if it's a single-player game and you're paying $8 a month for online? If you can't interact with your friends online and do anything together, what are you paying for that subscription service for? What is it? What are you getting? That's my question.
Now it's gonna be a story mode.
So that's my question. What am I getting for this online fee subscription? Like you just said, it's basically just the story mode.
To have GTA 6 online.
That's what I'm saying. What are you paying for if it's single player? It says one player right on it. What are you going to do online by yourself? if none of your stats are compared, or you can't do anything together, or anything like that.
No way they won't. That shit made way too much money.
Well, when you look at the package, when you go to pre-order, it says 1 player. That's all I'm saying. I don't know any facts. I'm not a developer, but it says 1 player right on the box.
Once you lose your PlayStation Plus, no GTA 6.
I can't even see where that's at. I got a glare on my screen every day at this time. What the fuck's that marker I just put in there? Over here? Okay. Well, y'all put my vehicle a mile away, 3 roads over. I hear what you're saying. It didn't make sense to me either, but it says single player. You got your girlfriend that you rock with. You don't rock with your friends no more. You literally have a girlfriend on there. It's a love story. Bonnie and Clyde type of thing. Hell, the least they could have done was made it where one of you could play the female role, one of you could play the male role, and play together, right?
86. Rockstar made billions off of pre-orders.
Right. And that subscription service, that's where they're going to make their money. $8 a month to play it. That's how they're getting their money. So they're not getting their money from the actual, just the sales. It's the after the sale with all the subscription services and shit that you'll have to pay for to play the game. It's a pay-to-play game. Yeah, it's a pay-to-play game. And so what they figured out is they sell you digital product.
Have fuck up day.
So they're banking on subscriptions and digital products as opposed to getting all their money from just the sale of the game. If that makes sense. It's like Madden. You know, a lot of times Madden will give you the game for...
Stupid work. Face purple crying. Face purple crying. Face purple crying. Face orange frowning. Face orange frowning. Face orange frowning. Yo, what's up, Dark High Life? Raise the...
A lot of times Madden will give you the game for $20, $30. But it's the,
Happy Thirsty Thursday, Dark High Life. Cheers, clinking beer mugs.
It's the selling you the packs of cards and stuff that they actually make their money off of. That's what they have figured out. They make more money on the...
Yeah, looks like they were sent to a leased mailbox.
Hello everyone.
Someone's covering their ass. Fortunately, I have everyone's ass.
Madden is the biggest rip-off.
Yep.
Everyone's?
And then they repackage the same game every year after year after year. And that's another thing I figured out. They changed the contrast and the brightness. They got the same...
Down once John Madden passed.
They got the same damn commentary on the last 3 games. Didn't even pay for new commentators, you know? We don't even get new commentary. Hell, they've been saying the same shit since 2023. I know, because I have that one and I play it, and they say the same shit they do in my 2026 one, my 2025 one. So people have had people come in my chat and go, "Why are you playing 23?" In my opinion, because it's the last good Madden. That's my opinion. Google it and look it up about the Madden, the Madden defensive system. It's called DD something, and basically what it is, on the higher levels, you know, you're playing on like Legendary or whatever, they've got a cheat system in place. So if I'm cruising along and I'm just playing it casually and I'm just whooping on the computer,
Please support video game.
it won't activate that cheat system. But if you start throwing bombs on them and start, guess what? You throw a touchdown, they'll throw a touchdown. You do this, they'll do that. They start mimicking you. And I've seen them do it so many times, so I Googled it. I forget what they call it, the system. I guess I could probably find it, speak intelligently on it.
What up, Dark?
But they've got a thing in place, and I started realizing the game cheats. And so then I was like...
That was the last good Madden.
I was like, what, you know, if I lose to you, me and you're playing, I start playing one-dimensional, all I'm doing is running the ball, you shut down my run game, you beat me. There's something for me to learn from that. I can go, damn, I should have passed a little more often, or, you know, I can make an assessment of how I could be better. But when that system enacts and it just offsets everything you do and just fucking straight cheats, what can you learn from that? What can you take away from that? Nothing. That's why I quit playing it. You know, like I said, if I'm throwing too many interceptions or whatever, I'm screwing up, well, I can learn from that and go, okay, next time I'm not going to do that. Well, if it's just straight fucking copying everything you do, and, you know, I throw a 70-yard pass, it throws a 70-yard pass, what are you going to learn from that? What's the takeaway? That's why I quit playing Madden. I'm going to pay to get a game that cheats me and aggravates me. Why would I do that? So I quit playing Madden. I bet you I've got one of the biggest Madden collections of anybody in the world. I've got almost all of them over here. I've got 3 gaming systems sitting here with all of the Madden. But once they started doing that shit, and I know the difference, you know, when you're a good player,
Shout out to the chat. Please give this stream a like.
when you're a good player and you're beyond a beginner, and you know you've got skills, and you're getting fucking throwing 5 interceptions per game and shit like that, and you know better, that's when I was done with it.
What up, Alf?
Wouldn't throw 5 interceptions the whole year, but let me get in a critical game. 5 interceptions, can't complete a pass. Okay. That's when I was done with it. So I guess I made it all through the whole entire season, being an excellent quarterback, throwing for 4,000 yards, only 5 interceptions, and then you get in the Super Bowl and you can't complete a pass. A guy jumps from 15 yards over across the field and catches your ball and shit like that.
Systems you have, cousin?
I've got a PS2, a PS4. I've got a PS2, a PS4, a PS5, and an Xbox 360. That's my system over there. A 2, a 4, a 5, and a 360. So I played Madden on enough systems to know what's going on. What'd you do to him? You dyed your eyebrows. And some people will say I'm a whiner, but I know the difference in being cheated and losing. I got no problem losing a game, because I can learn something from it and be better. Just like on UFC, if you never lose a fight, you'll probably never get better. Got to be in those challenging situations where you raise your game up, you know. But if you're just cheating me, what can I learn from that? What can I take away? There's nothing that you can adjust and change next time, because they're just going to do the same thing. I just got tired of it. It's something defensive system, it's called. It's a known thing. And they brought it in 25.
Did you sell anything Woodburn? Today was just asking.
Today? No.
Ozart.
No. I don't just do wood burnings to do them. I do commission work, meaning I get paid before I ever do it. Same with graphic design. I don't design anything until I'm paid. So no. unless it's something for like Amazon that I'm gonna, get money down the line from it. But I don't just design, because what I learned was through the years you go and you spend money on all these materials and spend all this time doing shit and then couldn't sell it or whatever. It was a waste of money. I can't tell you how many products I went and thought that everybody was going to want this and spent money and could never get my money back. I did that 4 or 5 times on here. Went and bought a bunch of vinyl, made some decals, Ozart Studio decals, or no, Team Ozart decals. Told people that, hey, I'm not asking for donations, but if you wanted to help me out, I'll send you a sticker. Do you know I didn't sell one sticker? I spent like $70 on materials and didn't sell a sticker. I was like, okay, that was a stupid idea. I thought I had it all figured out. Went and got wooden keychains, did wood burning on them. Ozart, Team Ozart. We're gonna sell those same way. Didn't sell no keychains. Made t-shirts, Team Ozart t-shirts. Didn't sell no Team Ozart t-shirts. So I learned my lesson, so I don't do stuff unless I'm paid beforehand. It was kind of embarrassing. You make Team Ozart shirts and nobody buys one, and you're the only one with a Team Ozart t-shirt. It makes you feel kind of...
Selling merch on your channel, cousin.
That's what I'm telling you. I was trying. I was trying to sell stickers, keychains, t-shirts. I couldn't get nobody to buy none. I just went in debt, went in debt. That's the reason I'm bringing it up, is that was the things that made me realize that, don't go just make shit and go put money out and time and effort and then you don't even have a buyer.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I don't even think that on those situations, I don't think that we were all friended up then. And I ain't trying to make nobody feel bad or not. I'm just stating the facts that that's how I got where I'm at, where I don't just make shit anymore. I went in debt, and didn't get my money back, and I didn't have it like that where I could continually do that, I thought, they're gonna love these. I'll definitely get my money back. No, you ain't. You ain't cute enough. If you was some cute little girl, why, they'd be lining up, boy. They wouldn't be able to get it fast enough. But you just some ugly-ass old man. Ain't nobody wants your shit you're making, dog. That's what I learned.
I agree with you.
I wasn't cute enough. Nobody wanted to be Team Ozart. They just want to say it. They just want to wear the red bandana, bro. They don't really want to be in the gang. That was a joke, bro. That's what I figured out. But nah, man. No, my wood burnings all do sell. Like the Easy E one I'm doing and all of that. With Biggie and all them. I think that one will sell itself. So I'm willing to put in the time and effort on that. But I've learned through the years not to put yourself out there and go do a bunch of shit, and then there you are sitting on some product and can't get your money back out of the shirts, can't get your money back out of the vinyl, the ink, don't do that. Don't pre-make shit. Usually, you better wait till you got some special orders. You already got a buyer. I do have a buyer for a wood burning. We're talking on the phone about it right now. Make sure we're on the same page what he wants. But for the most part. I don't. That's why I don't do stuff before I have a buyer. A few times I'd stepped out there and put myself in a position where I couldn't recover. Because when you're not rich and you don't have a big bunch of money to operate, right, you got X amount of dollars to operate. And then when you go spend your dollars to get the materials and you can't get your money back, now you're in a situation. I did that a few times.
I give and I give and I give.
You go buy 40 t-shirts and now you're sitting there with 40 t-shirts you can't get rid of. You go buy 4 rolls of vinyl to do decals and nobody buys the decals. Now you got, $60 worth of vinyl sitting there and you can't get your money back. And like I said, you're not rich. You're not living fat like that. You're trying to operate on pennies and nickels and dime shit. A few hits like that can just make it where you can't operate anymore. And then you compound that with the shipping, what they've been doing with shipping. So say I sell you a $3 decal. I probably got to charge you $7 for the fucking shipping. And that's cheap if I could get it for $7. Small flat rate boxes when I started doing this shit were $7. They're like $15 now. Yeah, it's crazy. So you put all that together and it's like, you want to make sure you have a buyer before you go stepping out there like that. So what I would advise you, Honcho, because I know you could do this, man. You've got the gift of gab, you've got the personality, you've got the tenacity. What I would suggest you do is go to like churches and different organizations like that and try to do like family reunion shirts and shirts for clubs and things like that, because what I've learned through the years is doing shirts 1 off, 2 off, it's not profitable. By the time you factor in your time, your materials and all of that, and you sold 2 shirts, you might make $10. So to even make any money on garments, you got to do orders like 20, 40, 50 at a time. You make $10 and you worked for how many hours? You break it down, you made $3 an hour. And it's like, it's not even worth it. You ain't even making minimum wage trying to say you got a business. I used to say that, I was trying to turn this into business, but I mellowed myself out on that. I got a hobby. You know who's getting rich doing all that stuff? The people selling the equipment, the people selling the heat press, the people selling the vinyl, the people selling the ink. They're the ones getting rich. The creator, not so much. And then if you factor in, let's say you want to open a store, because you got to have some outlet for people to see your product. Well, then you got all that overhead of, this may not be a real number, but you got all that overhead of $20 a month, and then plus advertising fees, plus selling fees. And when you break it all down, if you aren't doing it like on a mass production type of you end up spending more money than you make. They don't tell you that the influencers on these YouTube videos where we're watching it and they make it look like they're big balling, and they don't tell you that part. They just tell you about how good their business is and all that. They don't tell you about your overhead. They don't tell you about the different ways that you have to go out and drum up the business. They don't tell you that you have to do it on a mass scale, that selling 1 or 2 shirts at a time really isn't going to be profitable to you. The only way it could be profitable to you is if you actually charge $35 for a t-shirt. Well, then what you did, you priced yourself out of the market, because nobody wants to pay $35 for a t-shirt. So you have to either accept the little $3 that you made, or don't sell. Now your mileage may vary. You may say make $1 million tomorrow at it, but I'm just telling you, 6-7 years of my experience, that ain't what it's been. And I like to think I do good work. Maybe I don't, but I like to think my artwork should speak for itself.
Believe me, you do not want to make this handover.
But that's why I don't just make shit and just have it made and sitting on a shelf. Just like when I opened my decal store on Amazon, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna cut out a bunch of different decals and have them sitting on a shelf waiting for them to sell. I'm gonna wait until I get an order. Because you may go cut all that shit out, spend the money on the materials, time, effort, and then never sell anything. So I don't want to put myself out the materials and all that shit until I know if I gotta sell. You know, because at first I thought about, I'll cut out some ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, all the shit that people might order, for cookie cutter type of shit. But then I thought about it. I was like, dude, why don't you wait until you got the order? Otherwise, you over here push yourself hundreds of dollars in debt on vinyl that you can't get rid of. There's more to it than what they tell you on those influencer videos. The folks that are getting rich at it are the ones that fucking selling the products. Selling the vinyl, selling the heat press, selling the shirts, selling the hats, selling the keychains, the stock. Those are the guys making the money. I ain't saying there aren't people out there that don't make money doing it, but they're the exception, not the norm. Otherwise, everybody be doing it. They try to convince you that all you need is a heat press and you're going to get rich. Good luck with that. And if you do, show me the blueprint, because I've been doing it wrong for 7 years. Teach me the blueprint once you learn it, because I don't know it. Apparently. And I have sold orders of 10, 12, 15 shirts on YouTube, stuff like that. But that's contract work. That ain't steady. That's a one-off type of thing, and then that's that. Then you got to go find yourself another big contract like that. So it's a constant beating the pavement, trying to secure larger orders. Like, I don't even like to mess with one shirt. If somebody just wants one shirt, I don't even like to mess with it. By the time you factor in all my time and effort and I make $3, it ain't even worth it to me. Same with when I was selling metal detectors, on the pinpointers. They're $127, where everybody wants a deal. Well, if you give them a deal, you only make $10 on one of those pinpointers. Well, if you give them a deal, you don't make anything on one. So I hated it when people wanted to order a pinpointer. So I knew they wanted some type of discount. Well, that meant I would make nothing. So I would just tell them, dude, I'll just give you the pinpointer. Hey, I make shit off of it anyway.
Smiling face with sunglasses dashing away.
So that's what I would do. I just give it to them. There you go. Enjoy. But these are things you learn after you've been in it for a minute, and learn the ins and outs. So they don't tell you on the influencer YouTube videos. They make it sound like it's all. They sell you a dream. That's why I was saying to go to like churches, Boy Scouts, churches, Girl Scouts, different organizations like that where, you know, you might get orders for 30, 40 shirts at a time, family reunions, stuff like that. I mean, it's cool to sell a shirt and make any money, but if you really want to try to get in a profit and turn it into a business, you need to be doing 20, 30, 40 items at a time consistently. What the hell just happened? But yeah, that's why I don't just do cookie cutter. It's not profitable for me. I can make more money collecting aluminum cans. Wrap your mind around that. So you think you got a business, but you can make more money collecting aluminum cans? I don't think you have a business. Businesses make money, dude. Got a hobby that you sometimes make money at. It took me a minute to figure all that out. I know a guy that went and bought $8,000 worth of shirts because he just knew he was going to be rich selling t-shirts. Because he had sold like 20 of them and he got good feedback. He sold them to like his friends and stuff and got good feedback on them. So he went all in and went and bought, you know, small, medium, large, well, whatever, $8,000 worth of t-shirts. All of a sudden his sales stopped. Nobody was buying his shit and he couldn't figure out why. Well, come to find out, the average customer didn't like that type of material. It was a lightweight t-shirt material and they didn't like it. Well, his friends didn't want to be honest with him. So they told him, yeah, they're good. We like them. We love them. Well, based off that feedback, he went out and grabbed a whole bunch more. Hey, they love those things, man. I'm just going to go ahead and stock up on them. Because they're his friends and they didn't want to tell him the rigorous, honest truth. It fucking cost him $8,000 because he got t-shirts he couldn't get rid of. Because all of his buddies told him, oh yeah, they're great, they're awesome, they're badass. When in reality, they should have been honest and said, man, I love the shirt, I love your work, but the material of the shirt is way too thin, brother. See, that's honest feedback. That's trying to help your friend out. You're being honest with them. But just to go, oh, it's cool, man, it's dope, it's badass, bro, yeah, I love it. That's cool. But you should be honest with me. I made Dark High Life mad one day because I was honest with him about some shit that a friend would do. But that's what a friend would do. So be mad. I don't care. But a friend will tell you the honest truth. He's not going to blow smoke up your ass. If you want somebody to blow smoke up your ass, don't ask me a question. That's all I'm saying. But you know, if his friends had been honest, because they were trying to be nice, you know, they weren't trying to hurt his feelings, they weren't trying to put his product down, they weren't trying to take away anything from him. But based on their feedback, it ended up costing him thousands of dollars because it was just people close to him that were telling him this. It wasn't, you know,
dashing away cocktail glass.
A regular customer, you know what I'm saying? It was his buddy going, yeah, man, it's dope. But they would have been honest, be like, bro, these shirts are so thin. Yeah, they're comfortable and soft, but they're so thin you can see through them. I had that happen. When I first started, I was buying some shirts that were lightweight, I thought they were great. They were soft, they're lightweight. And I sold a dozen of them to somebody on here, and he's a good friend of mine. And he came back and he told me, he goes, Oz.
Let's go 86 at flexed biceps.
He goes, Oz,
Dark skin tone.
the artwork is great. I love the art. I love your work. He goes, but dude, the shirt is so lightweight, dude, that you can see through it. And I was like, really? He goes, yeah, when you put a shirt on, you can actually kind of see through it. It's so, oh, shit, my bad, dude, I'll refund your money. He goes, no, I'm just telling you so for the future. So now, I buy a heavier weight shirt than I was buying because he gave me honest feedback that the shirt wasn't, quote, good. Otherwise, if he just never told me, I'd have still been trying to sell that type of shit to people. But since he was honest with me, I said, look, dude, you do excellent work. I love your work, but the actual shirt itself isn't good. Didn't hurt my feelings. Took it as a compliment that, awesome. He's trying to help me out. But yeah, that dude, he's called Hustle Ninjas. You might have seen Hustle Ninjas on here if you're into any type of merchandising. But it was Hustle Ninjas that told that story, buying all those shirts. And nobody wanted them. He thought they were great. Soft, lightweight, nice material, feels good on you. Only problem was people didn't like them because they were too thin. So they didn't tell him that, they just didn't buy them. I would rather just be honest with you and be like, hey brother, love your work, like he was with me. But the material of the shirt itself leaves a lot to be desired, man. And that's another thing I learned about vinyl. That's something I can share with you about vinyl. Now, just because vinyl costs more doesn't make it superior. Matter of fact, I've learned that a lot of the more expensive vinyls are thinner, tear, rip, and stretch when you're cutting them, and they're actually not superior based on price. You think, oh, this shit was $20 a roll, it's got to be better. No. You know what I prefer? Cricket. Cricket brand vinyl is the thickest and the best vinyl, in my opinion. And I'll buy whatever kind you want. I've got the other kinds. But when it comes down to what's more durable and what actually works the best, I like Cricket brand. I've used all of them. I like the Cricket brand. How the hell I get up there? So sometimes in this stuff, you know, spending more isn't necessarily make it better. So going and buying these shirts that you think are, hell, they're more expensive, there's lighter material, doesn't mean your customer's going to like it. Buy what they like, don't buy what you like. That's one of the things I learned. Because they're the ones wearing it, they're the ones buying it. Get what they want. Same with when I do graphics and wood burning. You know, people say to me, "Man, I don't mean to be a burden, man. I just, you know," like, no, dude. This is your piece. This is your artwork. It don't matter what I like and want. If you want this shit paint, green, purple, whatever, we'll make it green, pink, or purple. It doesn't matter to me what you. You're the one. You're the customer. You're the one buying it. You're the one wearing it. You're the one. It's yours. It ain't mine. So no, I don't mind. I don't have to wear it. What do I care what it looks like? You know. I thought that thing was right there somewhere. The way they had me go in there. And the same guy, I was making shirts for him, And he calls me on the phone. He goes, "Hey, brother." And I'm like, "What's up, bro?" He's like, "Hey, man, quit making shirts for you." And I was like, "What you mean, quit making shirts for me?" He goes, "Bro, I wear a large. I don't wear a 2XL." I said, "Well," I said, "the 2XLs they run kind of small." He goes, "Yeah, but I'm not that big. I wear a large. Quit making shirts for you." You got it, bro. I thought that was the superior thing and the better way to go, but no, he didn't want that. And so he gave me honest feedback. I didn't take it personal. He made me better in the long run for it. Just like your drill sergeant in the Army. You're not going to like a lot of shit he says to you. But guess what he's doing? He's making you better overall. Take it as a compliment. Thank him. Appreciate you caring enough to be honest with me. I respect honesty so much. I'd rather you look me in the face and go, "Get away from me, motherfucker, I don't like you," than to bullshit and lie to me and tell me you do like me. I'd rather you just say, "Get the fuck away from me, I don't like you," than fake it. Because I respect you way more for that, you know what I mean? So that's how I carry myself. I'm going to be honest with you, even if it makes you mad at me. I'll still be honest with you. Where the hell are y'all taking me, dog? Damn. I'm driving through the bushes and shit.
Pick me, I wanna say it rolling on the floor laughing.
Pick me, I want to say it. I pick you, V. You can say whatever you want to say. I'm a big boy, I can take it. I'm used to people saying mean things to me anyway, so. Give it to me, baby. Think about it. The guy's on the defense.
You a smiling face with hard eyes.
Imagine if a guy's on the defensive. He's a defensive lineman on the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he's too sensitive for his coach to coach him, tell him what he's doing wrong. He's probably not going to be a very good football player in the long run. But if that same coach tells him what he's doing wrong, get your head out your ass, get your hands up, get your feet moving. When he goes this way, you go and tell him what to do. That man's teaching you something, bro.
Looks like you sold out.
Pick up what he's
right
putting down.
Too. Only the good wars being fought with those guns. Promise.
If he just tells you every day, "Yeah, you're good, yeah, you're good, yeah, you're good," you're never going to get better. If he points out the areas that you need to improve, now you know what to fix. Oh, God, man.
Do not laugh, Jody. Crazy Vazim once held up an entire Navy dock with a bandito. Well, handsome C4.
What's going on here? Why ain't the air conditioner on? It says it's 75, but it ain't on. That starts here in 2 minutes. Or 1 minute. Give me my bike and I will. Did I already do this? Oh yeah, he put it down there. So weirdest thing. Oh, it's even farther away. Maybe I should ask for it. See what time it is. I gotta get a grill going here in a minute.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them round.
They came in here and threw frickin' water everywhere. I'm just gonna leave it, you know, I'll let her, because if I say something, I'll be the asshole. I'll let her say it. Let there be water on the counter. Oz, just let it sit there, bro. Carry your ass somewhere else, dog. You'll be the bad guy if you mention it. I don't want to be the bad guy, so I won't mention it. See how I worked that out in my head? That's called logic. Let them get some. They gotta start getting something, bro. They don't appreciate you. Been nice for too long. I gotta learn how not to be so fucking nice. That's a weird thing for me too. That's what got me in this mess. Being too nice. Made people not respect me. Because they view me as a pushover. Because I'm nice.
Hello?
So I won't be nice. I'll leave it sit for somebody else to talk about. It's all against my personality, but that's what I'm going to do. Y'all teaching me how to be. Can't keep fixing their shit. Let them fucking fix it on their own. You done spent too much time trying to fix their shit. Work on your shit. They fix their shit. If their shit don't get fixed, that's not my problem. Try to save people for too long. Let them fall. They don't appreciate it anyway. So. Let them fall on their face. What do you care? I got some lessons to learn. What's on here? Catch myself on fire. Wait a second. I don't know if that'll burn out or not. Alright, here we go.
Beep beep, we are streaming your feed. Do a kick flipper.
I'm sending you the van's live locations. Pick one and get up close.
I have one of these RC cars somewhere. Search the areas. Areas. There's more than one area. And love you too, V. I didn't mean to ignore you. Love you too, my friend. Big hug. I'm proud to call you my friend too. You're a real one, V. Woo. That's what's up. I wonder what I'm doing. I'm looking for a van. They said search the areas. I'm going to go on the assumption that the game, the first area you search, no matter where it is, it's not going to be there. I'll go over here to the second area and I'll probably drive right up to it. Let's see if my theory is right. They got to make it a little challenging for you, right? So if you just drive right to it, that was too easy. If they put it at the second location where you already had to search two places, so now you earned it. I'm going to assume that I'm going to find it over here. And then it's nighttime and I'm blind, so you put all that together and good luck. I think I see something up here. Down here. I think I see it going up the hill. Whoa! Yeah, Miles. I have one of these RC cars somewhere on here. I don't know if this one's mine or... I have one. I bought it the first day and haven't seen it since.
I see it. I'm going to hack the automatic ramp so you can drive that thing inside. Move fast. Won't be long till they realize the back's wide open.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
I do, I have one. But where is it? I also have two go-karts. I haven't seen the one since I bought it. Over $1 million for it, and I haven't seen it. I don't know where it is. Damn. I have to stay up underneath this motherfucker. Ah. I did that last time. This van's, this car is so close to over here, I can't freaking... They did that last time to me. Oh, I'm a freaking god, man. And this dude's got to get in my way.
Shit. Try one of the other vans.
They did that same exact shit last time, man. The same exact scenario. Couldn't get in it because the car was next to it. get this over with. We're gonna do my routine because I have to start a barbecue grill. I don't know if I have more time or less time. I'll look at my phone here in a minute, but see if I get a text. Making some hamburgers and some sausages. Temp's coming over for dinner. He comes over on Thursday nights to have dinner with us, so I'm making some hamburgers and some sausages. Oh, it's moving. Thinking it's down here. It's the same exact thing they had me do last time. This thing's surprisingly not easy to drive. They probably did it on purpose. A little more squirrely than a car. There, I see it on my map. Guess they want me to believe this thing's just driving in circles or what? Over here somewhere. There it is. Oh my God.
Happy Testimonial Thursday Oz Blue Heart Flexed Biceps Mods and Chaz Heart Suit.
Glad to hear it. When the time comes, this thing will lead us straight to the operation.
Good to see you, First Lady. In 1 second, I'm going to jump on the other side. my little routine. Feed the birds, feed the raccoon, barbecue, clean the kitchen, take out the trash, get my laundry out, make some coffee. Basically. Talk some shit, you know, the usual. Good to see you, First Lady. A weird looking building. It's a police station.
I hope you are staying hydrated and cool and your day is going magnificent. My day is blessed and restore with energy.
Yeah, it's a heat index of 102 here today.
Thank you. Good seeing you as well.
It's hot.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels? I'll bring it to you.
Yeah,
Welcome back, Queen First Lady Pink Parisian Jeet Sai Bouquet.
Trying to. Hell, man. Sheet yourself, porn crackers. Sheet yourself, dick lovers, foul-mouthed.
Rolling on the floor laughing. The heat index was 105, sweltering.
Yeah, it's nuts. The hell just blew up over there? I didn't do it.
Happy Triumph Thursday, Vlo smiling face with hearts, heart suit sparkling heart, good seeing you.
What are they after me for? I didn't do shit. Something blew up, but I didn't blow it up.
I think that's the temperature here, thinking face.
That's crazy, man.
Still in here chillin', just trying to get everything done here.
Nice. Get her did, bro.
A lot of shit to do today. Happy thriving Thursday, First Lady Pink Parisian Queen Princess, medium dark skin
I fell
tone.
down and she took out her phone and took a
Hope the
picture of
day
me.
go faster at least.
Take a picture of me? What's wrong with you?
Staying busy.
Better go on. Trying to bite me, motherfucker. The dog bit me twice.
That's cold-blooded lol.
Look at my knee where he bit me.
Just like real life though.
I fell down. She took the phone out and took a picture of me instead of
86 at blue heart flexed biceps.
trying to help me. I know, right? They'll film you laying there in a pool of blood before they help you. Oh, let me get my iPhone and Instagram and TikTok. I like how that thing fits. I wonder if I have one of those.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
C6 radius. I don't know if I have one or not. I like it though. I bet it could be dope if we fixed it up.
86 at flexed biceps, medium dark skin tone flexed biceps, medium dark skin tone.
Go to my other house over here then. And I'm gonna get off of here and go in there. He's going the same way I am, so I gotta go a little slower. Try to get to my house up here. Hangman Drive. I got 3 houses in this neighborhood. Didn't necessarily plan it, but that's how it worked out. I'll fix that up next time. I bet that thing will look cool when it's done. I like how it sits. Fix it up, I bet it'd be dope. Alright, I'll catch y'all here in a minute. Gonna jump on the other side. Do a few things around here. Get a fire going.
Love and respect us and MVPs. Enjoy your dinner, fork and knife with plate.
Alright, I'll see you guys here in just a minute. Pop up a stream and chill with you. Love and respect y'all. Catch you in a minute. Big hugs, high fives. Your awesome cherry blossom.
Yellow heart people hugging cherry blossom.
Big hugs.